not come today.
Is it been uploaded?
No, he has not come.
Is it uploaded? Not uploaded. Yes. No, bail orders. Bail order. Bail order. Uploaded. I think it's uploaded.
Yes, my learned friend must have applied. Wait, please. I beg to mention item number 1.
One.
Yes, my learned senior has just informed me that this person, my lord,
Yes.
may have been absorbed. He is on deputation. He might have been absorbed in this new place.
Yes.
So I will take instructions, my lord. And then
Okay.
he has also submitted a resignation letter also.
Mr. Deepak, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner might have been absorbed.
Yes.
Where?
My lord, the matter may have become, I will get instructions, my lord.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of the institute.
Submits that matter might have become in process. Therefore, he prays for 2 weeks' time to obtain instruction. Praise the Lord. List this matter after 2 weeks.
And I also beg to mention item number 33. This
33.
was for, my lord, hearing the suspension of sentence.
Yes.
I have now been furnished with the paper book also. So, my lord, this may be fixed for hearing.
33. Okay.
Appeal, Your Lordship.
Criminal appeal.
On the prayer of Mr. Deepak, counsel for the applicant, public appellant. List this matter after 3 weeks. 2 weeks.
Okay.
Mr. T. Learned additional PP and Mr. K. Lawyer. Then counsel for the respondent. Respondent number 2. Respondent number 2. At present.
Obliged.
Item number 32.
32.
Yes, madam. I may be allowed to withdraw this application.
32.
Yes, madam. Their application.
On the prayer of Mr. O. Modi, then counsel for the petition, this bail application was is Mr. O. Modi, not the right, Mr. O. Modi, then counsel for the applicant submits that he may be allowed to withdraw the withdraw this application. Mr. Praise the Lord.
With liberty to file press application report of trial court.
With a liberty to file press application. Where?
Special court.
Okay, with the liberty to approach the special judge,
Yes, yes.
NDPS,
POCSO.
boxer. Praise the Lord. The bail application is still closed on withdrawal with the liberty to approach the special judge, boxer, if so advised.
Okay, my question.
Then you are right. In this matter, yes. You record his name, Mr.
Jita to.
Gita, the learned additional PP is present. Yes,
Lordship, I am seeking indulgence of this honorable court for allowing me to move on Lordship on this matter.
where is the
It's
matter?
a transfer matter, Lordship.
Tomorrow.
Lordship, there is an urgency in this matter. If time permits-
Transfer
yes, Lordship.
should be listed. You should move there.
Lordship, the court number 1 has refused to take up the same.
Why? Tomorrow. Had it been affected?
It will be effective from tomorrow, Lordship. It will be
We'll take it up tomorrow.
Obliged.
Lordship, I'd like to mention item number 5.
Why?
Taking consent from all the parties.
On the prayer of Mr. Arko, learned counsel for the petition, this matter after 3 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, sir,
Admission hearing,
for admission here.
much of it.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes,
I beg to mention item number 21.
21.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes,
The leading counsel is having matter in court number 1. So kindly this matter may be adjourned for 2 weeks and I have taken consent from the other party.
on the prayer of MS learned counsel appearing on behalf of, your name is
Yes,
also
ma'am.
there.
No, sir.
Sunil Mao,
Yes,
S Mao,
on behalf of ESMA.
list this matter after 2 weeks.
Obliged.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 6.
6.
Yes, this matter may be kindly taken up after vacation.
On the prayer of Mr.
S. Ram.
S. Learned Counsel for petitioner.
Yes,
Petitioner. List this matter after 4 weeks.
highly obliged.
Thank you. Serial number 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yes.
That may be posted to the some other banks which appropriate branches.
List this matter before any other appropriate bench. Before any other bench without me. 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Obliged.
Yes.
May I, Lordship? Lordship, here the petitioner before this honorable court. This approach is challenging the Lordship, the legality and validity of a Kavang decision. Lordship, here, before that, Lordship, here, I would like say that petitioner is the mother. And the petitioner number 1 and 2 are son and the daughter-in-law. Lordship, what has happened in this matter is that after the demise of my husband, there was a dispute in respect to a building. So in that, Lordship, there was a family meeting between between the petitioner number 1 and the petitioner respondent number 1 and 2, Lordship. Lordship, on basis of this family decision, which I have annexed as my annexure tool, it's page 25, Lordship. May I take it?
Yes.
Lordship, this is a family meeting and this cannot be termed as a Kavang, Lordship. The type copy is in page 27, Lord.
Yes.
May I read, Lordship? This is dated 16/7 of 2023. Meeting minutes, that is Genie Kava decision on dated 8/7 of 2003. Srimati so-and-so, wife of so-and-so, that is respondent number 1 and 2, has submitted a complaint before Genie clan on 2 grounds. That the soap my father-in-law had given is not being handed over by my mother-in-law, that is the petitioner, wife of so-and-so. That the cage kitchen was built by Sri, that is respondent number 2, today on 16/7/2023 under the chairman of Sri so-and-so at the residence of Paul Market of Sri so-and-so, son of so-and-so, that Genie clan on execution of the above complaint has given the following decision. In regard to point number 2 of the complaint, it is hereby decided that the cage kitchen shall be given to Sri Yomdak Genie in memory of late so-and-so. In regard to point number 1 of the complaint with regard to partition of commercial building is passed as such, the partition shall be as part of partition half made by the deceased father. It is hereby passed that partition, the upper part of the partition building shall be passed in favor of so-and-so, that is the petitioner, and the lower portion of the partition building is passed in favor of so-and-so. That is respondent number 2. Lordship, this is this minute of meeting that is a family decision that cannot be termed as a Kavang as per AFR.
You have been divided equally.
Divided equally, Lord.
Yes,
That was,
but as a partition by the deceased.
yes,
It's okay, it's fair enough.
Lordship,
What's wrong?
on the strength of this, Lordship, they have filed an execution petition. Lordship, my grievance before this honorable court is, Lordship, this Kavang, this minute of meeting, that is 6/7 of 2003, is not a Kavang. On the strength of this meeting, they have filed an execution before district and session or before the district or deputy commissioner, Alo. Which I have, Lordship, that which is in page 4, Lordship. They have filed an execution petition. Lordship, this cannot be,
Yes,
Lordship, Annexure 5 is the execution petition on strength of,
whatever this revision petition,
Lordship, the revision petition, Lordship, during the pendency of, I had approached before the district and session judge
yes,
in filing an LA, that is letter of administration, till the finality of ownership is given to any one of as a LA, Lordship, I have that LA, Lordship, LA was filed before the district and session judge alone, saying that since the pendency of the discussion of the ownership, the judge, I may be given to look after the property. And Lordship, in that LA, the respondent had appeared before the honorable court, filing objection that legal heir should not be given to me due to petitioner. But in meanwhile, Lordship, there was an another parwana that governed by the village head gum.
this revision petition is pertains to different property. The property is involved in the earlier revision petition.
Yes, Lordship.
Before this court is different property.
This is the same petition, the same property regarding
Same
to the
property.
yes, same property.
So this is in your favor or against you?
The revision petition, Lordship.
Yes.
That is, Lordship, since I had filed an IA, the LA, letter of administration, there was an stay by the district and session judge
That
saying
has
that,
been interfered with.
that has been interfered. They're saying that
What would be the consequences?
consequences, Lordship, the both party has to go for another proper covering in a proper forum, Lordship.
No, after this revision petition,
After this
order
revision,
of this, when this interim order
the interim order
was
was
interfered
Lordship,
with.
interfere with saying that there cannot be a covering in respect to that property.
Hmm.
Since the same subject matter is before the district and session judge alone. So the honorable court by judgment in order 29 of 2024, Lordship.
Yes.
That is the operative portion is, Lordship, I'll just check. That is page 40, Lordship, paragraph 17. Only the interim order, Lordship. It says, Lord, the impugn ex parte order 9/10 of 2023, where the Kabang proceeding was stated, says, passed in IA number so and so, passed by the honorable district and district judge of court West Siang is set aside and quashed.
So issue notice, that's all.
Lordship,
We'll hear the other side also
Yeah.
for interim. All right.
yes,
Heard Mr. Vijamo, learned counsel for the petitioner. By filing this revision petition, the petitioner has challenged the Keba decision
yes, Lordship.
that is 16/07/2023 on the ground that the Keba has no jurisdiction to decide the matter. Yes, issue notice returnable by 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Yes, Lordship, since there is an execution petition on strength of this Kaba, Lordship, the execution petition may be stayed, Lordship, even if the Kaba
Now
is,
then we cannot. Your challenge is for Keba. How
yes,
can we stop the execution? Right?
Hmm.
Issue notice returnable by 3 weeks. And I'll counsel for the conditions to take steps for service of notice upon this morning number 1 and 2 by registered post with AG within 2 days. You are challenging the execution petition also,
yes, Lordship.
huh?
Yes, Lordship. we are chal-
Execution proceedings, you are challenging the execution proceedings also.
Yes, Lordship.
Anyway, I will decide the next parent. The Prayer or interim shall be considered on the next date after service of notice upon the respondents. This up to 3 weeks.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
But if your lordship may kindly page 16. Is a case of.
Is there
arrest-
any FIR against you?
No, my lord. On 8th, I was picked up, my lord, not even summoned. Just because they have failed to, my lord.
Yes, Mr.
And now 212 is being used unnecessarily.
Yes, earlier case was registered on the 342 confinement and 325 grievous hurt, 365 kidnapping, 307 attempt to murder, /34.
Is there anything?
Thereafter, Your Honors, this someone was issued notice, someone was issued from the
They have
OCPS
appeared.
Singapore.
She has appeared.
No. So,
Not ready.
and 2 more section were added, 3 more section were added,
Anyway,
302.
call for the case diary. Appears that she is not connected just because she is the accused, the elder sister of the accused.
My phone, everything was taken on.
It's okay. We're not saying that you cannot summon her.
Yes, yes, I will go, but there is.
In connection
of
with,
arrest.
in connection with this case, there was someone, so, before receiving of CD, no interim may be granted. This is my objection. Because if, without any, there, finding any materials, the
According
police may not summon,
According to why interim bail should not be granted?
no, interim should not be granted before.
Yes. Why?
Receipt of,
What's the reason?
because this is a serious case, 302, later on it was added. First it was 325. Then as per FIR, victim was admitted to ICU, having brain injury. Then during the course of investigation, a victim may died. During,
Or Mr. D. Landed counsel for this.
I'll be filing the wakalatnama by tomorrow, my lord.
You filed it.
Sure. Then
Deepang
my
landed
objection
counsel
may
for
be
the
recorded if
applicant. Apprehending arrest in connection with. What is that?
Drawing PS case number 14 of 2024.
Drawing PS case number 14 of 2024 under section so and so, page 1 of IPC. This application has been filed under section 438 of CRPC. Praying for grant of privilege of pre-arrest bail to the applicant accused. Call for the case diary. Mr. Mr. Gita, London additional PP. At least for the state. Mr. Next parent. Considering that the applicant accused is the sister of elder sister of the accused, other accused, namely, what's his name?
My
Your
lord,
brother's name?
accused person's name.
Hmm.
Dehun Umbre,
Where it is? Where do we find
page
it?
16, my lord.
16.
his name FIR.
Second line, man. Dehun Umbre.
Dehun.
Yes.
Dehun Umbre. Come on. And she has appeared before the investigating officer. Come on, the pending production of the scanned copy of the case diary, the in the event of arrest, the accused applicant, namely Miss Asaya Ambre, shall be released on bail on furnishing a bail bond of rupees 15,000 with one security of like amount to the satisfaction of arresting authority
Other
on
one
the
is,
following conditions. You appear
I will, my lord.
the last summon when you were directed to appear.
That is tomorrow. I may not, if I have the order by today, then I will appear tomorrow itself.
You'll get the order today. You just have to go. By 5 you'll get the order. And
My lord.
the on the
Summon, my
following
lord.
conditions, huh? The accused applicant shall appear before the IO. Where is this?
At page 17, my lord may provide me 2 days, my lord. If I don't get the order today, it's a little difficult. I have to go to rowing.
You'll get the order.
I have to rush to rowing. Two days.
Appear before the investigating officer on
By 15,
15/0/6/2024. Then other conditions.
other case, my fault is I am in a relations with
Then
Your lordship,
25,
fix that may be given.
25, my lord.
list on when?
26.
26. List on 26/06/2020.
Of like.
Item 25 applicant is the boyfriend of the,
Same.
is the boyfriend of the, my lord, this applicant in item
In
20.
that case, considering that
That
the
will be different.
applicant petitioner
I have no relation with the,
is there? Difference will be the applicant accused is the
my lord may say I have the relationship with the
is
elder
connected
sister of
with,
the accused person.
is connected only because of the accused applicant is having a relationship with the elder sister of the accused, namely so and so. There will be the difference. Same day.
Yes, sir.
Of like.
If they had not invoked this 212, I would have gone today itself.
Lordship, pass over this matter for some time, your lordship. Senior government advocate is on his leg with court number
Let
1.
us see we have the time or not. After some time. Yes.
My lord, this is the matter pertaining to the, my lord, correction of the DOB, date of birth. Here in this case, my lord, what is the exceptional in the present case is, my lord, out of nowhere, my DOB, date of birth has been entered into the service book. It was in the years 1996. I was appointed and joined in the police department as a constable at the age of, my lord, 17 years. At that relevant point of time, my lord, the contemporaneous, my lord, documents, the precedent condition required document is that one should have class 8 pass. From thereafter, my lord, age start from 17 to 21 years. So it was very clear that the condition was that I should
It's okay, you
pass
may
the
be
class
right.
7.
You may be right, but
Fine.
problem is why you did not get it corrected within 5 years. That's the issue.
my lord. This person, my lord,
And
I
you
am
have said
agreed with.
that you came to know in the year 2017,
My-
whereas there was a seniority list published.
It
Where
is-
your date of birth has been clearly shown in 2011, 12.
In this regard, my lord, in fact, my lord, this, even I only came to know by 2017, publication of the 2017
You don't
only.
know.
Before that, my lord,
You only avail,
I have no knowledge
you have
about
you have
the
availed the,
seniority list,
you have availed the promotion also
my lord.
from constable to head constable in 2012, I think. After the publication of seniority list.
Now, my lord, the main issues, my lord, what I was expecting from the department, that the department, whether department could any give the justification that my DOB is, my lord, fixed on 7/7/1976, out of nowhere, man. Whereas in all my document, I will try the lordship to,
I've seen it. We have heard your junior that day. I want new points, not the facts.
so my lord, in such situation, my lord, without any mistake, without the mistake committed by me, my lord, this is completely the erroneous of the department who has enrolled the name of the my name while my lord enlist in the service book.
Yes.
So my lord, in this regard, my lord, this our court has, my lord, already decided.
Read this.
My lord, this is the notification. But why
It regulates you.
it must, my lord? But what I am
Then-
projecting, my lord,
then read
my
it.
case is exceptional, my lord, on the ground that, my lord, without justification, how my DOB come, my lord?
Why, which exceptions it falls in, fits in that office memorandum?
My lord.
Under which exception your case fits in? Find out.
Because, my lord, this is, so far, this is concerned, my lord, I have to correct that my DOB within the 5 years.
Yeah.
After doing that part is very clear. But, my lord, the course of action come to me when I came to know that my DOB has been, my lord, enrolled, which is not exact. What is the peg is, my lord? Everything is record, everything is, my lord, correct as it is. Whereby, my lord, all my document are supporting. Not only the document, even the I card issued by the department, my lord will find that my DOB is registered. My lord, I will request the lordship to. This is the I card of the Arunachal Pradesh Police, I card number that I was issued, wherein my DOB is correct.
Is it annexed?
My lord, this has not been annexed, but not annexed, my lord. But recently, my lord, I got it. And one thing, my lord, in submission, in
When did you get it corrected?
it was
may-
This was issued
It
on
may,
18/12,
Modi,
2000.
it may again put you in trouble if you take on record. 2007.
My lord, this is of 2000, my lord.
It may entail serious consequences.
And my lord, in support of my argument, my lord, whether my case can be considered or not, my lord. This, our honorable High Court has already decided that this, my case is come within that category, that the department was ought to consider my case, and the direction was made from the court to reconsider the DOB, my lord. My lord, in case of Bhushan Chandra Borua versus the Food Corporation of India, my lord, this is the, my lord, exact similar case what had happened to me, ma'am. In short, I'll take the lordship to the para 14 and 15. In page 5, my lord, what is para 14? Here the matriculation certificates, admit card of the Seva are the authentic record, and these certificates issued in years 1964 have remained unaltered. Moreover, the genuineness of this testimonial is not being questioned by the respondent. It is therefore obvious that if it is the Seva certificates are also on the basis of the petitioner's age, his birth date cannot be on such and such, but it will be on such and such as claimed by the petitioner. So, para 15 is the operating. In view of the above noting, the petitioner applied for the
Immediately after learning of the mistaken entry in the service.
my lord. This is the same case, my lord, when on the eve of the retirement, my lord, this petitioner came to know that there was a wrong entry of the DOB. So accordingly, this honorable court has, my lord, directed the department to reconsider, my lord, that what I have placed before the, my lord, DGP.
You come to page 61 of the department's affidavit.
My lord, I got.
Where is his name? Yes,
This is, my lord,
305,
305.
page 72.
72, page 305.
Yes, it's of 2000.
Still here also, my lord, I have been shown as a class 9 pass, despite that I was already past the class 10. But this is not the issue. But why I am pointing out, my lord, this is
The
the
relevant
error.
is the from the date of your knowledge of wrong entry.
by 2017.
That is your contention. It's hard to believe.
During those time, my lord, when I was appointed and at the time when I was a constable, my lord, at that time, my lord, we were taken,
2012, you were promoted to post of head constable. Your seniority list.
my lord. But till then, my lord, what my submission is that this
Thereafter,
seniority list not has
you have
been,
been promoted to assistant sub-inspector.
my lord.
Are
but-
you inspector now?
Still I'm
Assistant
yes.
sub-inspector.
So all this has not been, my lord, published. Whatever, my lord, published in the seniority list has not been published. So only what I'm raising the particular point is, my lord, that without know where, my lord, how this, how my DOB has been registered as, my lord, 1976.
Your form is already,
Despite that, all the documents record are, my lord, available even in the service book.
page 15. No, page,
My lord, page 15 of
page 10, page 10, page 10 to
11.
11. It's your, this is the form filled up by you.
my lord. I admit, what I am trying to justify is, my lord, that in that relevant point of the time, my lord, we were taken in the queue and we were allowed to put.
What
my-
was the
But
qualification? What was the qualification?
qualification
I
was
mean,
class
eh,
7 to class 10.
then age,
8, and I was 10 at that relevant point of time. I was in class 10.
what was your age? At
My
that
age was 17, my lord.
7 is qualified.
Yes,
You have written 20,
my lord, if it is written 20, my lord.
page
maybe
11.
Inadvertent mistake. Otherwise, my lord, I was.
That is again another serious, it will have enter serious consequences. To obtain the job, you have made your age raised to 20 years.
No, my lord, since the record is there, since my school certificate is there, my
You are
lord.
liable for proceedings criminally. Not only departmentally. If you say that your date of birth is 1978.
My lord. Whatsoever, my lord, I am believe with the school
Then
certificate.
when you were appointed, you are not eligible. You are underage, you were underage.
My lord,
And you
again,
made it,
my lord,
you make
but-
yourself eligible, you made this 070776.
my lord. In the earlier round, my lord, in the
We'll direct it for proceedings.
earlier round of the
against you.
discussion, my lord, this has been, my lord, raised by the previous, my lord, this judge also, that whether I was qualified, whether this 17 years was qualified to be appointed or.
Yes, that's why.
In this regard, my lord, I have confirmed, and I was directed to confirm that whether at the
You
relevant,
have entered.
at that time, my lord,
Yes,
he-
you have entered the service by playing fraud.
no, my lord.
Then what is this?
My lord, what the,
070776 and 20 years.
what is written as 20 years is, my lord, the clerical error. What I am, my lord, trying to justify that I have obtained through the RTI that, my lord, the recruitment rule at the relevant point of time.
Grab.
What the recruitment rule, my lord, showing that 17 years to 21 years that I have with
It's
me.
like you're trying to dig your own grave.
So, my lord, may
We can infer that this
kindly perish,
this-
what was the,
this is your form for what is this? Why submitting all this? Has it not been annexed?
of course, my lord, after filing that, my lord, there was a specific direction to confirm that whether the 17 years was qualified or not. Just, my lord, to establish that that 17 years was qualified to enter into the service at the relevant point of time as per the RR of the police, my lord. That this is the, my lord, recruitment rule of 1996.
Then,
My lord, my lord, what the, this is the, my lord, recruitment rule of 1996.
then, 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 then,
Therefore, in total, what my lord, my submission is that so far in this case, without my poll, this clerical error has been made by the department, wherein wrongly my DOB has been shown. As a result, my lord, I am suffered. I am going to be, my lord, premature retirement by, my lord, 2 years. Therefore, my lord, my case should have been considered by the, my lord,
Take this.
BJP.
Page 11. 20 years. 070776.
My lord, page 11 of my lord. Still, my lord, what I am trying to give the justification that, my lord, this form is filled up by the department. This is being filled up by the department, my lord. Because of this, my lord, this certain mistake has been made. Because this was filled up by the department and I was allowed to put my signature only there, my lord. So, to that extent, I admit that I should have able to discover these facts by, my lord, within the five years. But till then, my lord, I am on the good page because, my lord, all my documents, class 10, class 12, class 10, 12, and all documents are, my lord, having the same date, 9/9/1978. Now, what I expect from the department is that, my lord, department ought to justify that under what reason, how and why, my lord, it's come 7/7/1976. Therefore, my lord, this is purely, my lord, clerical mistake,
They are saying that form which you have filled up
my lord.
and the
In this regard, my lord, I have categorically stated that while the form was filled up, my lord, I was not allowed to fill up, but this was filled up by the department and I was allowed to put the signature and obtain my term impression. That because, my lord, if my lord go through that after appointed, selected in the, my lord, constable, while I was practiced at the Bandardua, my lord, within the month or within 6 months, this service book was prepared, my lord. And thereafter, my lord, we have been posted here and there, and we are not aware of the facts that this has been wrongly entered, my lord. So when I come to know that, my lord, this should have been corrected. So what, my lord, the decision I have submitted that this is the exact case what had happened with me, my lord. So the case what I submitted, my lord, the direction from this honorable court that this should need to be rectified, my lord. So without reason, since all the documents are written as 9/9/2019-76, except this, my lord, form, and I categorically stated that this form I was not having idea when this form was planned. Even, my lord, it is written 20 years. It's not me. This is the, my lord, how this place that, my lord, this, it's appeared, my lord, completely mistake on the part of the, my lord, department. How my age can be 20 years, despite that I have submitted my documents, where it's shown that I am 17 years only at the relevant point of time. So, my lord, I have limited prior date, my case need to be considered and the concerned department need to be considered for my lord.
Yes. Except this class 10 certificate, the other documents,
Others, your lordship,
it shows that 1978.
transfer certificate also, your lordship, he has submitted after selection, after being appointed in the constable, your lordship.
Well, it-
He has stated in paragraph 4, your lordship. Paragraph 4, your lordship. After appointment only, he has submitted this transfer certificate.
But
He was appointed in the month of February 96, and in October, your lordship, he has submitted this transfer certificate, your lordship, not during the time of selection.
when this was supposed to be submitted,
During this selection, your lordship, if he's relying on this transfer certificate for date of birth, your lordship.
what were the documents submitted at that point of at the time of appointment?
That I have
Certificates.
certificate, date of birth, qualification. For qualification and age, your lordship, in paragraph 3, he has said he has submitted this certificate issued by the headmaster. Annexure A, your lordship. But transfer certificate, your lordship, he has submitted after he is being appointed to the post, your lordship, of constable.
Then why you have accepted that if it is not required, if it was only required to be submitted at the time of
Your lordship, in the form also, your lordship.
appointment?
In the form also, your lordship, two entries cannot be, lordship, can be said to be clerical error, your lordship. Two
If you-
entries, your lordship, date of birth and present age, your lordship. And he has put his initial also, your lordship. In service book also,
What?
your lordship.
Yes, once, if
And usually, your lordship, form is being filled up by the candidate itself, your lordship, not by the department. His initial is there. It is his duty to check the form, your lordship. In the service book also, service sheet also, your lordship, his thumb impression is there.
annexure A, page
Annex-
13 is 12/01/96,
96.
this certificate,
Yes,
page 13,
yes, lordship.
it's 12/01/1996.
Yes,
An appointment was on 28/2/1996.
28 to 1996, yes.
Before the appointment, this certificate.
Yes, your lordship, but correction should have been made before, within 5 years, your lordship. Three seniority lists have been issued till now, your lordship. Constable, head constable, and assistant ASI, your lordship. He had all the opportunities to correct his date of birth, your lordship. He has not done that, your lordship. After more than 20 years, he has,
Otherwise certificates may be correct.
that I cannot say that, lordship.
Heard Mr. C. Modi, learned counsel for the petitioner. And also heard MS Arbasa, learned state council. correspondence. The short grievance raised by the petitioner in this present proceedings is for a direction to for a direction date of birth of the petitioner as 09/09/1978 in place of 07/07/1976, which has been wrongly entered in his service book. Next paragraph. The petitioner was appointed as constable on 28/02/1996. Mr. As per the requirements of age at the relevant point of time for appointment to the post of constable was from 17 to 21 years. Mr. According to the petitioner, having been completed 17 years, and according to petitioner being more than 17 years, was selected and appointed. The certificate issued by the headmaster indicates that the date of birth of the petitioner is 09/09/1978. The petitioner has submitted the certificate issued by the headmaster dated 12/01/1996 at the time of recruitment. Thereafter, a transfer certificate issued on 07/10/1996 was again submitted before the concerned authority. The petitioner has also relied is it matriculation certificate? Is it class 10 certificate?
My lord.
Page 15.
Yes, my lord.
Let's relied on the matriculation certificate, which indicates the date of birth as 09/09/1978. Next page. It is a contention of the petitioner that he has come to know only in the year 2017 when the seniority list of assistant sub-inspector was published, in which his date of birth was wrongly shown to be 07/07/1976. On inquiry, the petitioner was informed that his date of birth has been recorded in the service book as 07/07/1976. Next page. Mr. C. Modi, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that all the documents including the matriculation certificate, clearly reflected that the date of birth of the petitioner is 09/09/1978. However, the respondent authority has wrongly recorded the date of birth of the petitioner as 07/07/1976 in the service book. He submits that since the relevant records clearly reflects the actual date of birth of the petitioner as 09/09/1978, the respondent be directed to correct the date of birth of the petitioner as 09/09/1978 in place of 07/07/1976. On the other hand, MS Arbasa Lanet State Council submits that as per the attestation form submitted by the petitioner at the time of appointment, it reflects the date of birth as 07/07/76, and the present age was shown to be 20 years. The form has been filled up by the petitioner himself on 26/06/1996. On the basis of the attestation form filled up by the filled up and submitted by the petitioner, the date of birth of the petitioner has been entered as 07/07/1976. Thereafter, since 2000, first seniority list. What is the first seniority list?
2004, Lordship.
The seniority list was first published in the year 2004 of the constable, reflecting the date of birth as 07/07/1976, and thereafter in the year 2012, and then 2017 for the seniority list of both the head constable as well as and the assistant sub-inspector were published, recording the date is recording the date of birth of the petitioner as 07/07/1976. The petitioner had made no objection, despite having the knowledge that his date of birth is clearly reflected as 07/07/1976. Having regard to the matriculation certificate, MS Busser, that is State Council. Submits that same has been when this was obtained in the year 2011, as he completed the matriculation on 18/4/2011 through the National Institute of Open School while he was in service. While he's in service. Therefore, the matriculation certificate cannot be treated to be valid one. Yes, no. Since the date of birth of petitioner has been entered on the basis of the information and the document furnished by the petitioner, at this distant point of time, no correction can be made. That effort, as per the OM, what is that OM?
Your Lordship, paragraph 4(9), Your Lordship, I've mentioned.
That, where is that OM? Give me back. OM that it's so and so, huh? Of the state. Come on. Even if there is a bona fide mistake in entry of date of birth, at most, at the best, it should be claimed for correction within 5 years. Since the petitioner has had the knowledge of his date of birth since 2004, at the time when the seniority list was first published. The contention that he has come to know the wrong entry in 2007 cannot be accepted. Therefore, there is no reason that there is no ground that the petitioner, the date of birth is entered in the service book of the petitioner can be corrected at this distant point of time. There is office memorandum, huh? 24/03/2024. Next paragraph. Due consideration it will extended so and so, huh? And produce the reports. Next paragraph. The certificates placed on record shows that the petitioner date of birth is 09/09/1978. However, the attestation form submitted by the petitioner clearly reflects that it is 07, it reflected that the date of birth of the petitioner is 07/07/1976. The attestation form is a document which requires to be filled up by the petitioner at the time of selection system. On the basis of the record submitted, the petitioner was appointed as a constable, as it clearly reflects the date of birth as 07/07/1976, by which and the petitioner was about 20 years. It is also next para. taken on note that the first seniority list, not first, the seniority list of yes, constable, head constable, and the assistant sub inspector of police were published in 2004, 2012. Next is 2012.
They have published in 2010, Your Lordship, this order.
2004, then 2012, 2010.
2010, Your Lordship, published in the year 2010.
Yes.
Order was issued in 2012.
What is it? Where you said
61, 61, Your Lordship. 2004 is constable.
Yes. Then head constable 2010.
2010, it was published in 2010. And in
ASI
ASI
in 2017.
17, Your Lordship.
17. In those, in the said seniority list, all along the date of birth was shown to be 0707 1976. Christopher. No representation or objection has been laid by the petitioner. When it was brought to his notice that the date of birth is 07/07/1976 on the basis of the entry in the service book as per the documents submitted before the before the authorities. Mr. Next paragraph. The office memorandum dated 24/03/2004 issued by the Ministry of Personnel, Administrative Reforms and Training, Department of Administrative Reforms, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, provides for procedure for declaration of date of birth and its subsequent alteration. Amongst others, it provides that an alteration of date of birth of a government servant can be made within the sanction of the ministry or department of the state government under which the government servant, if serving, if a request in this regard is made within 5 years of his or her entry into government service, if it is clearly established that a genuine bona fide mistake had occurred, and if the date of birth so altered would not make him ineligible to appear in any school or university or Union Public Service Commission, Arunachal Pradesh Public Service Commission examination in which he or she had appeared, or for any entry into government service on the date on which he or she first appeared at such examination, or on the date on which he or she entered government service. The above office memorandum clearly provides that any alteration of date of birth of a government servant can be made if a request is made within 5 years of his or her entry into government service. And if it is clearly established that the genuine bona fide mistake had occurred. List of. Next one. It is hard to believe the contention of the petitioner that he has come to know the wrong entry of date of birth as 07/07/1976 in the year 2017 when the seniority list of assistant constable, assistant sub-inspector of police was published. The petitioner appears to have accepted the promotion from constable to head constable and then head constable to assistant sub-inspector of police. On the basis of the seniority list and other relevant criteria where the petitioner was promoted. The petitioner has failed to show or establish any genuine or bona fide mistake except to place on record, except to submit, except to place on record the certain documents, place on record the documents which he has relied on. Mr. Next paragraph. It is also not the case of the petitioner, despite their due diligence. The entry of the entry of date of birth in his service book. Come on. He did not have the knowledge till 2017. Listen. The permit contention made by the counsel of the petitioner to the effect that since the petitioners, it is the documents relied by him, including the class 10 certificate, clearly reflects the date of birth as 09/09/1978. The authorities are duty bound to, it is the duty, the bounded duty of the authorities to correct the entry of date of birth in the service book. Having not done so, the not forget that you cut the last one. On perusal of the date of birth, matriculation certificate, the petitioner appears to have obtained the same no, on the perusal of the documents, the matriculation certificate goes to show that it was issued on 18/04/2011 by the National Institute of Open Schooling while he was in service, police open school National Institute of Open Schooling. Mr. It appears that the petitioner has completed his matriculation while he is in service. Mr. The transfer certificate reveals that it was issued on 07/10/1996. And the certificate by headmaster is on 12/01/1996. Mr. Having considered the matriculation certificate, which reflects date of birth is 09/09/1978 and obtained in the year 2011, and of the view that it would not have any bearing as the petitioner was appointed as head constable in the year on 28/02/1996. 28/02/1996. The other two documents may have a bearing, Mr. However, since the petitioner could not establish any genuine bona fide mistake in the entry of date of birth as 07/07/1996. And the correction and the request for correction has not been made within 5 years as per the as required under the as required under office memorandum dated 24/03/2024. The grievance of the petition, and then no relief can be granted to the petitioner at this point of time. You write this after C. Modi, huh? Mr. C. Modi has placed it after his submission. You add one paragraph, huh? As relied on the judgment of this court. Judgment and order of this court. Judgment order that is 18/02/2014 passed by this court in writ petition number 1762 of 2007 in the case of Sri Bhuban Chandra Barua and the versus state of the Food Corporation of India and others. Mr. On the bare perusal of the state judgment, it is seen that the petitioner in that case has approached the petitioner, applied for rectification 12 years before his retirement, immediately after learning of the mistaken entry in his service book. In the present case, the petitioner, though made an attempt to show that he had come to know the mistake or wrong entry of his date of birth in year 2017, comma, which this court would not accept, as in view of the fact that he has submitted the attestation form clearly reflecting the date of birth as 07/07/1976, and then and thereafter the seniority list published from time to time showing his date of birth, and no objection was made till 2017. Comma. This court finds that the said case relied on the learned counsel for applicant has no application. Then you write one more. What is the judgment? This one, State of Maharashtra. Then after her submission, MS so-and-so
Yes.
has relied on the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court in the case of State of Maharashtra versus Goraknath Sitaram Kamble, reported in 2010, 14 SCC 423. Paragraph
11 and 13, Your Lordship.
To project that no application for alteration of the entry regarding date of birth as recorded in the service book of the government servant should be entertained after a period of 5 years, commencing from the date of his entry into government service. Next paragraph. Having found that will be my final, huh? Yes. Mr. Burmon. After that, this will be this judgment will be after this her submission. Then you come back to our findings. Next paragraph. Having found that the petitioner, the date of birth recorded as 07/07/1976 at the time of entry of the service, entry into the service of the petitioner, and had continued to exist unchallenged from the year 1996 to 2017. For almost how many years?
22, more than 22 years.
Almost
22.
96 to 2017. More than 20 years.
20 years.
I'm of the view that at this distant point of time, no direction can be given to correct the date of birth of the petitioner, as the requirement of office memorandum, which dated 24/03/2024, 2004, requests that the such rectification has to be made within a period of 5 years from the entry into service by establishing a genuine bona fide mistake. Since no mistake, much less bona fide, much less the genuine bona fide mistake. The grievance of the petitioner is rejected. Accordingly, the writ petition states dismissed. No order is the cost. Sorry, sir. Start from main list. You come to main list. Yes.
My lord, I am for the informant.
Not appears for the petitioner on call, Mr. S.K. Jama, next para, and M.S. L. Hage, learned additional PP. Mr. S.K. Jama, learned counsel for the respondent number 2,
Yes, my lord.
and M.S. L. Hage, learned additional PP at present. List after 4 weeks. On the prayer of Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner.
Joint
list
petition
of
also.
matter after 3 weeks.
Joint petition.
It's not possible.
And interim is there, what's it?
Okay, interim order. Third MS L Hage. MS L Hage, additional PP is also present. Interim order pass relation.
Afternoon, Lordship. Kelly, possible, Lordship. Afternoon, possible, Lordship.
Pass over.
Yes.
We have no time. Take it next week. Next week.
No, sir, he's.
Next
toilet
week.
in- He's toilet in.
Anyway, but then if it is for disposal, it's not possible. Take it up next week.
Item 9. Yes, your lord.
List the matter on the joint prayer of London Council for the party. List the matter after a week. After a week. No, bail hearing. Bail hearing. Continue 10, 11, 12. At least we will take up this. bail hearing.
May I please, my lord? My lord, due to positive item number 17 and 18, can it be taken on?
So Lordship here
Yes.
only for playing and
Yes.
My lord, your accused person is already languishing under judicial custody for more than 78 days now after arresting.
Yes.
So the ground I have
You are treated symptomatically in the health center. There is no specific history of major illness stable at the time of examination.
My lord, here, accused person, mother, presently circumstances change. Accused person mother, is only a single son. So, accused mother now sees a depression. So is a only single son.
Tomorrow, if we call a report of the medical status of the health status of the mother, again you will make another,
No, this is true, true.
you will take another ground
My
that
lord,
his brother is not also.
my lord, accused person very young age now, only age of 18 or 19. So now there's a highly chance of
Are you saying he's a minor?
yes.
Are you saying he's a minor?
Minor means now is a career, no school age, and moreover, my lord, here now mandatory period is already over. So as per NDPS Act 21B, it is 60 days. So still charge sheet has not been filed.
Is it so? Is it so?
No, sir, because investigation is still not completed. The forensic report is awaited and more witnesses statement.
So he's entitled
No, sir, as-
default bail.
Lordship, as per 167 lordship, which is lordship, punishment is lordship more less than 10 years, 60 days is when the statutory period lordship.
My lord, here I have a citation. This is State of Assam, Assam 2007. If 10 SEC 67. It was
You filed an application on default bail.
before that.
Aye, huh? Heard Mr. Rigia. TK Rigia, TD Rigia, learned counsel for the applicant. And also Mr. MS L Hagel, learned additional PP. MS TD Rigia, Mr. TD Rigia, learned counsel praise for and is granted how many days?
Tomorrow is a birthday.
Praise for sometime to file an application for grant of default bail in the present matter. This president, this after Monday. This done.
Day after tomorrow.
Day after
Yeah.
tomorrow, everybody will be at home.
Better Monday. Yes, sir. Actually,
Everyone will be at home. List on Monday.
Lordship, in the meantime, I'll call for the status, updated case study lordship.
Call, it's up to you.
moreover, one more submission that now 6 months is
That's
already
all, we
gone.
have fixed it already.
Even police has not queried the
You find out it's whether
Yes, fair, lordship.
status. The another additional PP is also permitted to take place on often instruction is to place on record. And the S2 is also directed to often instruction.
Lordship. Obliged, lordship.
Lordship, I have FR report IO as per on strength of order dated 6/6/2024. She did not receive, your lordship. Further time may be granted.
Mr. Ari Ingotland consent. Mr. Ari Ingotland consent for the applicant. Mr. T at the next para. Press for is submits that none additional PP submits that he's yet to receive the case diary. First, before he press for sometime to obtain the case diary. Mr. President, list after a week,
Okay, your lordship. Your lordship, fixed date may be granted. Your lordship.
list on
25. No issue, your lordship. 25.
yes, orders. I think if the hearing will not be possible,
Obliged.
we'll continue orders. 23. Yes? Not possible.
26, Your Lordship. They challenged the cancellation order
Hmm.
by invoking the power under section 397 by the session court cancelling the bail.
But they,
Yes, Your Lordship.
why this has been listed today?
Your Lordship has granted them time.
Okay, where is Mr. Kamlu? We'll dismiss it. Not today.
Okay,
In
Your
that
Lordship.
case.
Any other day.
There is no time. Well, on the prayer of Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel appearing for Mr. D. Kamlu, learned counsel for the petitioner. List this matter after a week.
Oblige.
Mr. Theatre learned edition PP is present. Yes. Interim order first edition.
Oblige.
In last case also, interim, I think, interim has to be continued. Item 12, item 12.
Yes, 12.
Item
yes.
12 also, interim has to be continued. Have you taken that, item 12? Tell her.
Yes, interim order.
Yes. I think it's not possible. What to do?
Yes, my lord, we have,
It will take some time.
yes, we had actually hoped for disposal, but since we have spoken to each other and we are praying that can it be listed on 15th of July, right after vacation?
15.
Yes, July.
On the,
Interim order may be continued.
due to paucity of the matter could not be taken up for hearing. Mr. On the prayer of the council for the parties, list this matter on
15th of July.
07/2024.
Interim order may be continued.
Interim order was earlier shall continue.
Oblige.
Madam, mention. Then 26. 13 years.
13 orders, Your Lordship. Service not complete.
I have taken the step, but today no any response.
Service not completed, Your Lordship.
Office had Mr. Teacher and counsel for the petition. And Mr. T at the London edition PP for the state. Office note dated 10/06/2024 indicates that service in respect of the etiquette in respect of respondent is yet to be received. Mr. According, no. In view of the law, list this matter after.
Why not let them matter fix on 15 July?
Let the matter
Yeah,
be listed
after
on 15/07/2024.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Lordship, I pray for grant of some time.
Okay, on the prayer of Mr.
A Gamre,
Huh?
on behalf of the Pangi.
Yes, you are
You need
supposed
to
to
take,
take
take steps upon respondent number 2.
Mr. So and so learned counsel for the petition is granted 3 days time to take steps for service of notice upon respondent number 2. List this matter after 3 weeks. You take your steps within 7 days.
Right.
AD card is still awaited.
Yes,
AD card is still awaited. In respect of R4.
await service report in respect of respondent number 4. List after 3 weeks.
Here also service report awaited.
Await service reports. List after 4 weeks.
My lord, steps is still not taken. We'll take steps.
Mr. S.K. Jamolan, counsel for the petition is granted 7 days time to take steps.
Obliged, my lord.
List after 3 weeks.
My lord, 18, I've mentioned it the day before yesterday.
For what?
There, we wanted some, but as the paucity of time, well, can it be taken up on coming Wednesday? That is 19th.
On the prayer of Mr. S.K. Jamolan, counsel for the petition, list this matter on
19th of
19/06/2020.
highly obliged, my lord.
Lordship, here, Lordship, on, item number 18, Lordship, we have to call updated case study, Lordship.
You call it, what's the?
Lordship. Maybe, Lordship, it's been reflected in the order.
Mr. M.S. El Hage, London Additional PP, to produce the updated
Lordship,
case diary
Obliged.
on the
Obliged.
next date.
obliged.
19th of Wednesday.
My lord, this is a joint application for quashing, my lord. So, my
Yes.
lord, this will also take a certain time.
You're
Therefore, my
supposed
lord,
to file additional.
my lord, that I have already filed.
You have filed.
So, my lord, this may be taken up on next Wednesday, 19th, my lord.
And Mr. Seabody, London Council for the petition. It shows, when did you file?
This
Official-
morning.
This morning, okay. Petitioner submits that he has filed the additional affidavit today, Mr. List the matter on
19 month.
19/6/2020 for admission hearing. For admission hearing. Yes.
My lord, 3 weeks may be given, my lord.
3 weeks?
Yes, my lord.
3 weeks?
Yes, ma'am.
For what?
We need 3 weeks time.
You have no objection. Mr. R. T. Kamsi,
T comes, my lord.
London Council for the respondent.
Respondent number 1.
Press for listing, press for 3 weeks. For what? For what?
Well, my senior has difficulty today, my lord.
Press for adjournment of the matter, Mr. The prayer not being objected to by MS so and so, London Council for the petition is allowed. List this matter after 3 weeks.
Much obliged.
Mr. Ayadidam, London Edition Senior Government Advocate is present. Oh, not possible now. Oh, you give call the 4. Item 4. Not possible. What is to be done?
Lordship, after a week, Lordship.
Have you received the record?
No, not yet received. Not yet received.
Otherwise also it's not possible.
No.
And Mr. K. Tariq, London Council. Mr. Next para, Mr. S. Tafil, London Senior Government Advocates. Press for is granted another
1 week.
1 week.
1 week.
1 week time to obtain the records as directed by this court. Seven, 6/2024. Yes.
Madam, may I
After
given fixed date now, after vacation now. 16th of July.
16 July in that case. List the matter on 16 July. In that case.
Okay, no issue.
2 weeks.
Yes.
Problem.
Yes. Not possible.
No.
Huh? What is the matter?
Madam, my lord, heard this
We have
matter.
heard it.
Yeah.
I've heard it.
The day before yesterday, my lord has heard it. But
Can you complete within 5 minutes? No.
No, my lord. Today I'm with some citation, my lord. It will take some
Huh?
time, my lord. I'm better armed today, my lord. Some citation is there, my lord.
The due to Mr. Elper Melan, Councilman, and also Mr. I did senior government advocate. Due to paucity of time, hearing could not be. Matter could not be taken up for hearing. List. After when?
2 weeks, my lord.
List after 2 weeks. On list of, on the prayer of learned council parties, list is matter after 2 weeks. I think 20. 20 is there. It's over. It's over. What about item 20? Adjourn. Already adjourn. Yes, supplementary. Adjourn, okay. Adjourn.
Madam, 33 को बोलने थे, इतना भी बेकार में रुक नहीं है